Is it Tompkins is the first person on the list? Yes. Yeah. Right. When Specialist Martin returned from Afghanistan, he was veiled in a flag. And his family, they met him as they wept and keened their tears on the oil-stained tarmac of the Sandpoint Airport. The Patriot Guard riders, those knights upon their motorbikes, they led the honor parade, protected the motorcade as they slid down Highway 95 to Bonner's Ferry, his hometown. Spectators outlined the fringes of this two-lane mountain encased track, their scalps stroked by the mid-August sun. Some held signs and placards that said, "Thank you, Ethan. God bless you, Martin family. SBC Martin is our hero." And still others, they put their hands right against their chests and felt their hearts twitch beneath the wrinkled lines of their palms. When the convoy pulled into the funeral home, the knights, the bikers in the badge leather armor, they lined their hands across their foreheads as they saluted him, and the honor guard who carried him into the shaded solitude of the brick building. Army Specialist Ethan Martin, at 22, was home. To try to figure out here. I just recently came out with a chapbook. If anybody wants, it's $5 a pop. You know, like fine. Yeah, great commercializing myself here. This is one I wrote several years ago. Down under. It's called One Arvo, which is Australian slang for afternoon in July. We step out of the bottle shop and into the car park at Ashmore Plaza. And just outside the iron bar covered windows, dim neon signs advertise Victorian Bitter and 4X. The shadows stretch over Compton Street, shade the constant motion of cars in the evening rush hour homeward. Jacinta, my daughter, gazes. Her blue eyes dilate, blonde hair rise in the breeze as she turns her 9-month-old head in search for the makers of thunder that surround this weary, busy street beneath the tropical sky of Queensland. Finally, she spies them, the birds, thousands of them, twitter, bend the very branches upon which they stand with each ecstatic shuffle of their 3-pronged feet and along the brown, splintered bark. They chirp as they celebrate the birth of a winter's night as the sun persists on its westward plunge overland to the far Indian Ocean. One more. I wrote this, and I've read it before a zillion times, but it's one that's dear to my heart because I wrote this after one of my grandfathers died, after suffering from lung cancer. Another reason why people should smoke. There are no goodbyes, I think, as I see you lie upon your hospice bed and you gasp, struggle for breath. I brood over words unsaid, little words that just mean the world. I love you. Thank you for being there. I always thought of you as my grandfather. But there are no goodbyes. There are no goodbyes, I think as we each take turns to hug, our bodies quake with sobs, wipe our tears from our eyes, rubbish bins fill with spent tissue, shaken voices whisper our pain, hushed farewells to your vacant shell. But there are no goodbyes. There are no goodbyes, I think, as my kiss sweeps your forehead, I feel the cold, lifeless skin upon my lips. My heart shudders at the contact, though I know you're already gone. So many bloody things I wanted to say, but there are no goodbyes. So I should thank you.